Hello, my friends. Today, I want to tell you a short, true-to-life story. It is about helping others. Sometimes, life gives us small problems, and sometimes a little help can make a big difference. This story is called Helping a Neighbor. It is about two men who live next to each other. One has a problem, the other decides to help. This story can also help you, the English learner. You will learn simple words for daily life. You will also see easy sentences you can use in your own speaking. So, as you listen, try to repeat the words. Think about how you can use them in your real life. Let's begin. One morning, Mr. Ali wanted to go to work. He walked outside and saw his car. The sun was shining and the street was quiet. He sat inside the car and put the key in. He turned the key once. The car made a small sound, but it did not start. Mr. Ali tried again. The car made a noise, but still it did not start. He waited for a moment. Then he tried a third time. Nothing happened. Mr. Ali began to feel worried. He looked at his watch. It was getting late, and he needed to go. He opened the hood of the car. He looked inside, but he did not understand what was wrong. He was not a mechanic. Mr. Ali sighed and thought, "What can I do? I cannot fix this alone." Mr. Ali was standing next to his car. He looked worried and tired. At that moment, his neighbor Sam came outside. Sam saw Mr. Ali and walked closer.
Good morning, Mr. Ali.
Good morning, Sam.
Is everything okay?
Not really. My car will not start.
Oh, I see. Did you try many times?
Yes, but nothing happens. I don't know what is wrong.
Don't worry. I can help you. Really. Thank you, Sam.
That is very kind.
Let's look at the car together.
Okay, let's try.
The two men opened the hood again. Sam checked a few things, but the car still did not start. So he said, "Maybe we should take it to the mechanic." Mr. Ali nodded. He felt happy that his neighbor wanted to help. Together, they pushed the car slowly down the street. It was hard work. The car was heavy and they were sweating. But step by step, they pushed it all the way to the mechanic's shop. When they arrived, the mechanic came out and said,
Good morning. What happened to your car? Good morning. My car will not start. I tried many times, but nothing worked. I see. Don't worry. I will take a look. Thank you. Can you fix it today? Yes, I think so. Leave the car here. I will check it now. That's very good. I need the car for work. No problem. I will call you when it is ready. Thank you very much.
Mr. Ali felt much better. His car was now in safe hands. He turned to his neighbor and said,
Thank you again, Sam. Without you, I could not bring the car here.
Don't worry, Ollie. I'm happy to help.
You are a true friend and a good neighbor.
And you are a good neighbor, too. That's what neighbors do. We help each other.
After leaving the workshop, Mr. Ali and Sam walked home together. The street was quiet and the sun was warm. They walked slowly and talked about many things.
Sam, I really don't know what I would have done without you today.
Don't say that. We are neighbors. Neighbors should always help each other.
Yes, but you stopped your own plans just to help me. That means a lot.
My plans can wait. Friendship is more important.
When they reached home, Mr. Ali smiled and said,
Please come to my house later. We will have tea and biscuits together.
That sounds nice. I will come after lunch.
Perfect. I will be waiting.
Later in the afternoon, Sam came to Mr. Ali's house. Mr. Ali's wife had already prepared tea and some fresh bread. The smell of the tea filled the room, and the biscuits were warm and sweet. They sat together at the table. The cups of tea were hot, and the steam rose into the air. Sam took a sip and smiled.
This is good tea, Ollie. Thank you.
Ali laughed and said,
Tea always tastes better when you drink it with a friend.
They talked about cars, about their families, and about their plans for the weekend. Sometimes they laughed loudly, and sometimes they spoke quietly. The small problem in the morning had turned into a happy afternoon.
I feel lucky to have you as my neighbor, Sam.
And I feel lucky, too. Helping each other makes life better.
As the sun went down, Sam stood up and said,
Thank you for the tea and the good company.
No, thank you, my friend. Today you taught me something important. Kindness is the best gift.
Sam waved goodbye, and Mr. Ali closed the door with a big smile on his face. He thought to himself,
Sometimes a broken car can bring people closer together.
Thank you for watching this story, my friends. You have just listened to the story about Mr. Ali and his neighbor Sam. At first, there was a problem. The car would not start. But with kindness and teamwork, the problem became a moment of friendship. What can you learn from this story? First, you heard some useful new words: car, mechanic, neighbor, help, tea, biscuits. Second, you saw how to use simple sentences in real life, like, "Can I help you?" "Don't worry." "Thank you, my friend." Third, you listened to a real conversation between neighbors. This can help you speak English in your own daily life. What can you learn about life? A small act of kindness can make someone's day better. Neighbors and friends are important because they give us support. Even a broken car can bring people closer together. So here's my advice. After you finish watching, choose one new sentence from this story. Say it out loud 3 times. Then try to use it in real life. For example, if you see someone who needs help, you can say, "Can I help you?" If someone helps you, you can say, "Thank you, my friend." The more you practice, the more natural your English will become. Step by step, you will feel more confident. Remember, learning English is like pushing a heavy car. At first, it feels difficult, but if you keep going slowly and step by step, you will move forward. And when you have help, like Sam helped Mr. Ali, it becomes easier. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. Thank you for watching and listening today. See you in the next video.